Once upon a time in a quaint little village, there lived a kind-hearted shoemaker named Thomas. Thomas was known throughout the village for his exceptional craftsmanship and gentle nature. Unfortunately, despite his hard work, he had fallen upon tough times and could only afford enough leather to make one final pair of shoes. With a heavy heart but hopeful spirit, Thomas carefully cut the leather and set it on his workbench, planning to complete the shoes the next morning. As twilight painted the sky a soft purple, and the stars began to twinkle, Thomas retired to bed, praying for a miracle. During the night, while the village slept soundly under the blanket of the serene moonlight, something magical happened. Two tiny, nimble elves crept into Thomas's shop. Delighted to see the materials neatly prepared, they danced and sang little merry tunes as they worked, stitching and tapping away until the shoes were complete. When the first light of dawn peeked through his window, Thomas awoke and went to his shop. To his great surprise and joy, he found the most exquisite pair of shoes standing on his workbench. They were nothing like he had ever seen, perfect in every detail. He couldn't believe his eyes and wondered if his prayers had been answered. That very day, a wealthy merchant happened to pass by and spotted the magnificent pair of shoes. Astonished by their beauty, he bought them immediately for a handsome price, more than enough to buy leather for 2 more pairs. Excited and grateful, Thomas purchased new leather, and again left it on his workbench before going to bed. That night, just like before, the elves returned, and with cheerful haste and skill, they crafted more beautiful shoes. This continued night after night, with Thomas eventually thriving and sharing his good fortune with those in need. Curious to see his mysterious helpers, Thomas decided to hide behind the curtains one fateful night. When he saw the little elves, he was filled with gratitude and love. Wanting to express his thanks, Thomas decided to sew outfits for the elves, knowing their clothes were tattered and worn. That night, he set the tiny clothes on the workbench. When the elves arrived and found the clothes, they squealed with delight, trying them on. They danced cheerfully around the room, knowing they were appreciated and loved for their efforts. From that night on, the elves never returned, as their mission was complete, but Thomas was never short of work or appreciation from the village folk, all thanks to the kindness and magical help of the little elves. With a heart full of gratitude, Thomas lived happily ever after, always remembering the lessons of generosity and the magic of kindness.